Time we are coming to you from the Botanical Gardens here in Entebbe Municipality, Wakiso District, and this morning we will be speaking matters education. For we know the fact that government in 2015 set up the Teachers Savings Union, which is of course Walimu Cooperative Union, to support teachers to have alternative income sources away from class and salaries that they always earn. And of course, as teachers have always been advocating for salary increment, there have been voices and calls that as this happens, teachers can always find something to do and keep something within their pockets as government lays plan to support them. But of course, in 2017, I can say government allocated 25 billion shillings through this union to have teachers always borrow money at a very low interest rate, and this came after, of course, calls came that most of the teachers were getting money from commercial banks and money lenders, which were rendering, of course, high interest rates. Some of them not attending to learners in class when they are being looked after by these money lenders, and they the union has over the past developed and multiplied the funds, but has always been it has had a challenge, I can say, without a functional board. And what is happening currently are efforts to see that there are new board members who are elected to oversee the operations of this union. This beautiful morning, I am joined by Robert Omongin Odeke, who is the Finance and Administration Manager of Walimu Cooperative Union Limited, to just give us a perspective and insights on the progress of this process. Good morning, and thank you so much for joining us on Morning at 10 TV.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ivan. I'm happy to be here.
Yes.
And good morning, our listeners and teachers all over the country.
Okay.
Please pay attention as we discuss this.
We want you to give us an update on the progress of the operation of the union currently.
The union, Walimu Cooperative Union, is doing well, I would say, because we are managing a government fund which was given to teachers. Precisely speaking, 25 billion was given by His Excellency the President to help teachers as a revolving fund, and Walimu got that contract from the Ministry of Education to manage the fund. And the fund has grown. We have our own home in Chiwature, and we have about now close to about 60 staff spread all over the country. We are in about 10 regional offices in the country, and we are pushing on. So far, so good.
Okay. You give us, you have not been having a board in, I think I can say, close to a year. Has this been in any way maybe affecting your operations, but also efforts to see that you elect board members who will oversee the operations of the union?
Thank you. The union has not been having a board because of the challenges here and there. There was a conflict, which there was a court case. And you know, a cooperative is owned by members. Management does not own the cooperative. So the board, having a board, is mandatory. Now, because of that conflict, a court case, the board could not hold an annual meeting for about a year now. So this, by law, by Cooperative Societies Regulations, 1991, prompted the Register of Cooperative Societies to take over. And when he took over, he drew a roadmap informing members that, please, this has been a challenge, but the union should not die. And the roadmap goes that on the 27th of June, there will be a special general meeting, specifically to put a new board in place. Prior to that, on 15th of May, there shall be another meeting to elect a vetting committee. The vetting committee, I would say, is the electoral commission of the cooperative. Now, members who come to elect a vetting committee will be the same members who will participate in the special general meeting. But to be able to participate in this special general meeting, you must be an eligible member of the union. In that, one, you have paid a membership, correct? You subscribe which means up to date. You have paid your annual subscription to date. You've paid the required minimum shares. And you are not indebted to the union. In the terms of failing to pay the union, fine, you can be indebted, but you're having a running loan, it's okay. But there are other societies who are members of the union who took the union to court, or whom the union took them to court for failing to pay an earlier loan. So such members do not qualify to come because they have a case with the union. But the members who qualify to come are those in that category I've mentioned, and who, besides that, should hold their own annual general meeting, send the returns to the Register of Cooperative Societies, and give us a copy as a union. Elect delegates, 2 delegates from their societies to come and represent them in the union. And these delegates must, for gender purposes, must be a male and a female, to come and represent the society at the union, both in a meeting which will elect a vetting committee and the special general meeting on the 27th of June.
Okay, I understand that because I read from your site that you're asking the SACCOs to file the returns ahead of this. What is so special about now filing returns? What do you want to maybe achieve in as far as how you are organizing a process goes through that?
Filing returns is mandatory. The registrar of government wants to know that you're active. And even the union would like to deal with active societies. But in the event that you have failed to hold your own annual general meeting, then you cannot qualify to come and deliberate on matters of the union.
And also, maybe as we wind up, who is eligible teacher that can be part of the union in benefiting from this fund? Are they only government teachers, private teachers as well can join? Who is that eligible teacher?
For the moment, we are dealing with the teachers on government payroll. Those who are teaching primary schools, secondary schools, colleges and universities. And that is our mandate for the meantime. Then in the near future, we are looking at how we can try to embrace teachers in the private schools. We're just working out a mechanism. How do we do that? Because so far what we do is payroll lending, and we recover through the public service. That's why we have not yet been able to embrace teachers in the private schools.
Someone may look at the advantage of doing this by percentage of maybe the loan, and why do you think someone has to come for this loan?
Walimu, I would say by all standards, a bit fair, because we give teachers loans at 15% per annum, reduced balance method. So there are no any other hidden costs. And also we have got a software now where we serve the teacher at the comfort of the staff room or classroom where they are. They don't need to travel to come to Walimu in headquarters at Chiwatule or to go in any of our regional offices. So long as they're on government payroll, they can log in their phones. Even the ordinary phones called Kabiriti, they can log in and be able to access the facility. So long as they have affordability, in a sense that they are not indebted to other financial institutions, and they shall be eligible to get.
My producer says we're running out of time. Let me just pick your words in the last maybe 10 seconds on why teachers should attend these meetings that are coming forward. Just 10 seconds.
The union belongs to teachers on a government payroll. It's not for management. It's not for one-person business. So I call upon all the teachers and the members of the various teachers' circles spread around the country, which numbers about 205 circles. Please come and we strengthen the governance of the union for our own prosperity.
For time reasons, Mr. Robert Omongin Odeke, I want to thank you so much for speaking to us, but also wish you well in the next coming meetings where you'll elect the new board members.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Well, he's the finance and administration of Walimu Cooperative Union Limited, just giving insights on the forthcoming meetings that are aimed at electing the new board members, and we hope that will go well, but also looking forward that teachers benefit from this fund or grant, let me say, that was given by the president or government to support them in these alternative income sources. For time reasons, you also let me leave the conversation here and